Hey guys, so in my previous video I created this add@end function to add nodes at the end of a linked list, and in this video I will show you how to delete nodes from a linked list. So first declare the function to delete nodes from a linked list, and the name of my function is del and it takes two arguments. Now this printf statement will just display a message to the user that enter 4 to delete a node from the linked list. Now case 4. Now this printf statement will display a message to the user that enter the number to be deleted from the linked list, and this scanf statement will allow the user to enter the number. Now every node will store some number. So let's say if the user enters 25 as the number, then the node storing 25 will get deleted. This is the function call, and this function takes two arguments, and this function will return some value of type struct node pointer. So we need someone to catch that return value, and start here will be assigned the value which will be returned. And now I will define this del function to delete nodes from a linked list. Here I have declared two pointer variables of type struct node. If the linked list is empty and the user chooses to delete any node, then a message should be printed that linked list is empty and you cannot delete anything from an empty linked list. So you can use this if statement. If start is equal to null, then it means linked list is empty. And if the linked list is empty, then list is empty will be printed, and with the help of this return statement the control will move out of this del function into the main function. Now in delete function there are two cases. Case 1 is if the node to be deleted is the first node in the list, and case 2 is that if the node to be deleted is any node from in between the linked list or the last node in the list. So let's take case 1 first. If the node to be deleted is the first node in the list. If the first node is deleted, then this node, the second node, will become the first node in the list, and in that case start needs to be changed. Start should now store the address of this node because this node is the first node in the list now. Now with the help of this if statement, we can check if the node to be deleted is the first node in the list. Now start arrow operator info means info part of this node because start will always store the address of the first node. So start arrow operator info will always mean info part of the first node, which is 25 according to this example. Now this num. If the user chooses to delete a node, and let's say the user enters 25 as the num, so the value of num will be passed into this function. Num here will be initialized with the value of num, and if the linked list is not empty, then this if statement will be checked. So if the user enters 25 as the number, then this if condition will become true. So if the number entered by the user matches the number in the info part of the first node, then this if statement will become true, and it would mean that first node is to be deleted. So if this if statement is true, then all this code will get executed to delete the first node. Now the first thing you should do is assign temp the address of the node which will get deleted. Now if this if statement is true, then first node will get deleted, and this temp will store the address of the first node that will get deleted, because start always stores the address of the first node in the list, which according to this example is 1005. Now with the help of this statement, first node will be removed because start is storing the address of the first node in the list. Start means first node. So start arrow operator link means link part of first node, which according to this example is 1007. So 1007 will be assigned to start. Now start is storing the address of the second node in the list. Now second node has become the first node in the list and this node has been removed. Now instead of this statement you can also use this one. Start equals to temp arrow operator link, because temp is also storing the address of the first node. So temp arrow operator link will also mean link part of the first node, which is the address of the second node. So the address of the second node will be assigned to start. So both these statements are same. Now free temp. Now one thing you must be knowing that memory in case of a linked list is allocated dynamically using malloc function, and dynamically allocated memory is never released by itself. It is never released automatically, so it's our responsibility to release or free dynamically allocated memory, and it is done using free function. So even though we have removed this node from this linked list, this memory location remains occupied. So temp according to this example is 1005. So this memory location or memory space will be freed by free function. At last, return start. Now every time the first node is deleted, the value of start will change, as you have seen in this example. So if we return start, then the value of start will go into the main function and will be assigned to this start here. And the value of start in the main function will be changed or updated to the new value of start. According to this example, the new value of start is 1007 and the old value of start was 1005. So if I don't return start here, then according to this example, the value of start in the main function will not be updated to the new value of start, which is 1007. The value of start in the main function will remain 1005, which is the old value of start. So the next time any function will be called from the main function, let's say this function is called, then it will be called with the wrong value of start and your whole program will go wrong. This should be temp. So this was case 1, when the node to be deleted is the first node in the list. Now case 2, when the node to be deleted is any node other than the first node, which means any node from between or even the last node. This is the code. I have written all that code down here. Now, if any node other than the first node is to be deleted, suppose this node is to be deleted, then I have to reach this node, then only this node can be deleted. Or if this node is to be deleted, then I have to reach this node, then only this node can be deleted. In the same way, let's say this is 99th node in the list, then I have to reach 98th node to delete the 99th node. Now to reach any particular node, we have to move from one node to the next, starting from the first node. And moving from one node to the next is called traversal, which I told you in my previous video also. And this while loop and this statement is used for traversing a linked list. Now p equals to start. Now this function takes value of start, and whatever the value of start is, it will be assigned to p, and start always stores the address of the first node in the list, and first node is the entry point into the linked list. This while loop means that as long as this while condition is true, keep on executing this loop. And every time this while loop runs, this if statement will be checked. And if this if statement turns out to be true, then a node will be deleted with the help of all this code. Now let's say I want to delete this node. So I have to reach this node, then only I can delete this one. Now P is storing the address of the first node. So P means first node. Now P arrow operator link means link part of this node. And link part of this node is not equal to null. This is not equal to comparison operator. So this while condition is true. So this if statement will be checked. This if statement is important. Now what does this P arrow operator link arrow operator info means? Now P means first node. So P arrow operator link means link part of this node, which is 1005 according to this example. And 1005 is the address of the next node. So arrow operator info will mean info part of this node, because P arrow operator link means address of the next node. This is the address of the next node. And what is the info part of that node? It is this 15 according to this example. So all this means info part of the next node, which is 15 here. Now num if the user enters 75 as the number with the help of this scanf statement. So in this case, this node should get deleted. So if num is 75, then this if condition will become false, because all this is 15. So this is not equal to the number entered by the user. So if this if condition becomes false, then all this code will not get executed and the control will move to this statement. This statement will help us to move to the next node. Now P arrow operator link means link part of this node, which is the address of the next node. So P arrow operator link is always the address of the next node. So the address of the next node will be assigned to P, which is 1005 according to this example. So P is now storing the address of this node. So P now means this node. Then this while condition will be checked. Now P arrow operator link now means link part of this node, and link part of this node is not equal to null. So this while condition is true. So this if statement will be checked. Now P arrow operator link means link part of this node, which is the address of the next node. And what is the info part of that node? The info part of that node is 75. So now this if condition is true. This whole thing is 75 and this is equal to the number entered by the user. This if statement has served my purpose. With the help of this if statement, one, I am able to search the node to be deleted, and second, I am able to stop just before the node which is to be deleted. So all this code will get executed. Now the first thing you should do while deleting any node is assign temp the address of the node which will get deleted. Now always the next node will get deleted, and p arrow operator link is always the address of the next node, because p arrow operator link means link part of this node, which is the address of the next node. So the address of the next node will be assigned to temp, which according to this example is 1007. So temp means this node. Now to remove this node from the list, we need link part of this node to store the address of this node, which can be done using this statement. Now p arrow operator link means link part of this node, and link part of this node will be assigned the address of this node, because temp arrow operator link means link part of this node, which is the address of this node. So according to this example, this whole thing is 1009, and it will be assigned to link part of this node. Free function I have already explained you. Temp is storing the address of this node, so this memory location will be freed using free function. Now the idea behind this return statement is that if this if condition becomes true, after the node is deleted, we want to move out of delete function because our job is done. We don't want any more statements after this to get executed. So with the help of this return statement, the control will move out of del function. So this is how any node other than the first node is deleted from the linked list. And even if this last node has to be deleted, then it will be deleted in the same manner. Now suppose the user enters 55 as the number. Then first time this while loop will run, p will be here. This while loop will be true, but this if condition will be false. Second time this while loop runs, p will be here. This while condition will be true, if condition will be false. Third time this while loop runs, p will be here. This while condition will be true, and this time this if condition will also be true because info part of the next node is also 55. And with the help of this code, this node will be deleted, and temp arrow operator link this time will be equal to null, and null will be assigned to link part of this node. And the link part of the last node should always be null. Now let's say the user enters a number and that number is not present in any nodes of the linked list. Let's say the user enters 79 and 79 is not present in any of these nodes. So this while loop will execute as usual. This if condition will never become true, will never be true. And when p is at the last node, then this while loop will become false because p arrow operator link means link part of this node, which is null. So this will be equal to null, so this while condition will be false, and if this while condition will become false, then while loop will be terminated and control will move to this statement and number not present in the list will be printed. And with the help of this return statement, the control will move out of del function, and this del function is not of type void. So this function requires some return statement, And the aim of these two return statements are not to update the value of start in the main function, because the value of start remains the same. The value of start is not changing. But the aim of this return statement is to update the value of start, because when the first node is deleted, then the value of start changes. So this is the end of del function. List is empty, so let me add some nodes. So this is the list. It contains 6 nodes. Now I enter 4 to delete. Enter the number to be deleted, 77, and 77 is no longer in the list, so the first node has been deleted. So this code has done its job. Now I am going to delete a node from between, let's say 99. 99 is no longer in the list. Now delete the last node, which is 19. So 19 is no longer in the list. So this code is working fine. Now I enter 55, and 55 is not present in this list. So it should print 55 not present in the list. So this was all about delete function, and in my next video I will show you how to search in a linked list. So that's all for now, and thanks for watching.